Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter, the Master of Hoppets, back in the kitchen wearing some Master of Hoppets merch again in this review. So today guys, we're going to be reviewing a beer that was sent to me from an American brewery. So this is, guys, as you probably saw in the title, is a new release or newer release from Rogue in the States. They were kind enough to send this beer out to review, which is pretty crazy because I don't think I've ever gotten beer sent to me from an American brewery whilst I've been in Denmark. It happened when I was in the States, but usually it's been from subscribers. So they said they had this coming out and they wanted to hear my thoughts on it. So they were kind enough to send this along with a box with Rogue glassware, as you see here, and condoms and stickers. So random. And I saw Joe from Joe's Arcade got a box just like it as well. So yeah, thanks a ton to Rogue for the beer. And we'll see what I think of this one, guys. So this is the Rogue Promise Gone Aw-Rye IPA, a red rye India Pale Ale brewed with Rogue Farm Stream rye. It's on 7.5% alcohol, and they state here on the back that they are proud that this is a Rogue Farms product because it's brewed using ingredients grown on the Rogue Farms in Oregon, which is really cool. They call it Rogue Terroir. So it's pretty cool that they're kind of self-sustainable in that way, that they use their own ingredients. So special thing about it is that it's made with their homegrown Dream Rye malt. And they also use Munich C40, C75, and C20, it's caramel malts. And then Rogue Farms Dare and Risk malts, which whatever that is. And then they use Simcoe, Liberty, and Freedom hops. And then Pac-Man yeast and Free Range Coastal Water. And Pac-Man yeast I think they use for all their products. And yeah, so the story about this beer is that it was originally released as a gift for the people who work at Rogue, and everybody at Rogue really loved the beer, so they kind of begged the brewmaster to redo it for an official release, so they did. And I think they also called it a tribute to farmers or something, farmers everywhere. So should be interesting with a red rye IPA. So I got it poured in proper glassware, the Rogue IPA glass, and that is quite dark in color. It definitely looks kind of like, you know, a red IPA. It's got that very nice, hazy, slightly, it's more of a chill haze, I think, of copper, deep maroon, brownish, not brownish, maybe more dark amber, actually. Dark amber, reddish color, beige head to it. Let's check out the aroma on the Rogue Promise Gone Aw-Rye IPA. And super fresh, straight from the brewery, which is awesome. Oh, there's a lot of spicy rye on the aroma. This is definitely reminiscent of like West Coast style, big, bitter IPAs. Tons of rye malt though. It's reminding me a lot of a Danish beer brewed like years back. I just can't remember which one. I think it's by Beer here, like a rye IPA. Was it Hop Fix? No, that was more juicy. Or was it? Maybe it's Hop Fix it's reminding me of. One of my first like IPAs I fell in love with. But lots of the rye. Simcoe in there too. You're getting some dankness. Definitely bitter grapefruit. Earthy, oniony, garlicky notes. Some bready, caramel, toffee, sweet malt. This definitely smells like the type of IPA I prefer myself drinking cold, because then the malt won't dominate as much. It smells pretty nice. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. And again, thanks to Rogue for the beer. Oh, that's bitter. That is, wow, that's bitter. That is old school West Coast fresh IPA. I actually never think I've had a Rogue product this fresh, which is kind of cool. Very bitter though, like scrapingly bitter on the aftertaste. Nice medium kind of chewy mouthfeel, but it's got a lot of malt flavor. Like, I'm more into the Juice Bomb IPAs now. This is old school West Coast with ton of malt and ton of scraping bitter hops. Like, the IBU count, does it say on the bottle? Because they pretty much have all info on here. Yeah, 70 IBUs, so it almost feels like 100 or something like that because it's very scrapingly bitter. A lot of caramel malt, toffee, caramel, breadiness, lots of spicy rye, and the combination of spicy rye and super bitter hops makes it like a really scrapingly bitter, spicy on the aftertaste, almost like that kind of herbaceous, spicy green hop matter thing. Tons of earthiness to it as well, and that oniony, garlicky tone. Definitely also some dankness and pithy grapefruit rind, almost like dried grapefruit, almost like candied almost because of the malt in there. Let's go in 87. It's pretty nice stuff. For me, it doesn't dump up into the 90s because like now you know your palate changes and whatnot. Nowadays, I'm more into the big, juicy, tropical IPAs, where this is more old school, with like tons of bitterness and like doughy malt and whatnot. But it's still a very well made beer, so good stuff, guys. So if you were in the States and you get a chance, definitely check out the Rogue Promise Gonna Rye, which is out right now. I'm not sure if this is gonna make it to Europe. We started getting Rogue again here, so there's a chance. So keep your eyes peeled if you guys want to try it. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram, and let me know what you think of this bad boy if you've had a chance to try it. And I'm gonna say cheers and see you guys in another beer review.